All right, tonight we're going to shoot at 7 yards a Stoeger SC 3000, excuse me, 3000C model air rifle. It's a break barrel again, 177. It's a wood stock. I've got a Barska 3-12 airgun scope on it. It's pretty good. It focuses down below 10 yards. It won't quite be focused at 7.5 yards, but it's a good airgun scope. I've had for, oh, I bet you I've had this thing 20 years now, because I had it on 22 for a long time. And then it has a nice rubber buttstock. So pretty well made. I'm sure it's a Chinese-made gun with a German design, but pretty happy with it overall so far. It's been pretty accurate. So let's see how we do with our Stoeger S3000C. If you're not familiar with these break barrels, you bend it open, that opens the breech in the chamber. You load one pellet in, make sure it's down below that seal, close it up. Now this one has a safety every time. It's an auto safety, so you have to push right here. That disarms it, or arms it technically. So let's see how we do. We'll start with that center target. Now I'm at 3 power so as to keep it fair and to keep me from shaking too much. All right. This kind of just seems better balanced than the space in it than our Gamma Hornet. Sorry. It just seems better balanced for me somehow. I think because of that, I shoot it better. I don't know if there's an accuracy difference or not. I've really just broken these barrels in outside, shooting a couple hundred pellets through them at various targets. I really haven't taken them for serious range time yet, but we're going to with our 25-yard challenge target as soon as I can get to the range. I may just set up something in the backyard and do this one at 25 yards. The problem with that, I haven't built my shooting bench yet, so I need something pretty stable. It should be 3 down there. Four, just making one little hole. That's a nice thing. Till I get tired, and then it's not going to make one little hole again. Again, we're shooting inexpensive Crossman hollow point ammunition. 500 of them for, I don't know, $6 or something. All right, last one on the center target. All right, that's it for that target. We'll move on up to the upper left. Again, target's just slightly blurry for me because I can't quite focus down far enough with the scope. It's close, but it's not a 7-yard focus rifle scope. Two. Three. A bit quieter with a moderator built on this one than that muzzle brake Gamma was. Four. and 5. I walk down and take a quick look. Yeah, that gun just tore that target up. It's shooting just a little bit low, so I think I'll make a slight sight adjustment. Get it close to point of aim. I mean, it's close now, but you get to that last little hat buckle, you need to know right where this thing's hitting, where your chances go down dramatically. Upper right hand target. Not sure on that one. There it is, the left hand target, left hand side of it. Well, now I'm shooting low. I'm sure I took the scope the right way, but I'm definitely shooting low. Yeah, I definitely took it the right way. Come up a couple more. Still a little low. I hope those are all still on the target. All right, I'm going to take a quick look. Going to make sure where I'm hitting. All right, it came up, but it didn't come up enough. So we're going to make just another quick adjustment. Probably shouldn't have touched it, but it's what you do. Try that, and from there on, if we have to make a correction, it's going to be Kentucky windage. All right, lower right, or excuse me, lower left target. Felt like that's still going to be a little low. Don't suppose I got one of those Australian scopes from Bentress Marksman, do you? Where everything's backwards and upside down? Yeah, I blame Alan. He gave me an upside down scope. It's not from him. But I'm definitely still shooting low with it from my point of aim. Oh, I pulled one out left. Ah. I need somebody who can shoot these for me. Yeah, okay, so said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to do it. Another scope change. Famous last words. And it needs to go a little bit to the right. So we're just going to take that opportunity and do it before we shoot this little teeny one. We'll have to chronograph these here before too long. I think it's definitely not as fast as the Gamma Hornet, but it's still respectable. I don't remember what it's supposed to be, but we'll do it one day. All right, bottom right-hand target. Better. I haven't shot these guns since, oh, spring maybe? Last year. That's not a good thing. Two. Well, sorry about that. The GoPro battery died once again. For you that have GoPros out there, this is a Hero 10. And it's made to shoot at 4K 120. I'm shooting at 4K 30. And the thing overheats. And when it overheats, it consumes even more battery. It just has terrible battery life. But I want to do everything in 4K. So you can zoom in, you can do whatever you want as best as I can with the equipment I have. And GoPro, you missed it. To have a camera that overheats in a standard mode. Not even on a hot summer day. I don't know. But I love the camera other than that. So anyway, let's keep shooting. We're on our third shot of the bottom, let's see, bottom right-hand target. Get the right rifle here. This will probably be useful. All right. Number 3. Oh, that didn't sound right. And it had a pellet in it. It cleared. Let me make sure it cleared the bore here. Yeah, the bore's clear. That was weird. We'll shoot one more and I'll take a quick look because I don't think that hit the target. That was really weird. We'll take a look. It could be it right there, but all right, stand by. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's all 5 on there. One's off, and then the other 4 would be pretty good, and the last 2 look like they're basically in the same hole, which is good. So hopefully my scope adjustment has worked because we're about to take our bonus shot. Let's see how we do. All right, go take a look. All right, welcome back in from the range and to my messy bench. Again, I'm in the middle of rebuilding several rifles, old rifles. Just finished a 155 rebuild. In fact, this is a shot tube out of it. Having fun with that. It was a challenging one, just the way that one worked out, but I got it running again. And I think it's shooting pretty accurately, although I need to get a little velocity out of it. I put leather seals in it. They're still soaking up oil. They're still breaking in. So we'll see how it goes. But if it doesn't work, I'll pull it out and put synthetic seals in it. But anyway, I thought I'd show you the target here. So shooting our Stoeger S3000C, not too bad. Now the gun is much better than me. And I've been mentioning for a while, I've just been really ill for 3-4 weeks now. And I'm over that, but I have no lung capacity. And so it was hard for me to stand there and hold that gun up. And even though it was lighter than some of the others I've shot, it kind of got to me, and you can kind of see it in the scores. But anyway, so let's talk about it. I started with all 5 here. Then I got a really nice group going here. And I'm happy with that. Then I came over here and had a good group, but I had one fall out. And that is plugged with these Geeman scoring plugs. And if you haven't seen these before, you put that in there, and now it's magnified. And again, I don't know how well it's going to show up in the camera, but you can see whether that hits the line or not, and it just barely misses it. So that's a miss. And so 4 on that one. And so I come down here in the bottom left-hand corner, got all 5 here. That one just barely hit the line, so that's really close the other way. And then I only got 3 here. I dropped 2 out here. And again, it's totally me. The gun is grouping quite well. And then I took my shot at the hat. And by the time I'd been playing around adjusting the sights, because I knew I kept hitting low and kept hitting low, and I finally got it up, I think where it's pretty close on, and I shot just a little bit left. These all have been generally to the left, so I probably could do just a little bit more to the right. But that one is so close. It's so close that I plugged it, and it did not hit the buckle. It hit the band in the hat, but that doesn't count. You got to hit that buckle. It's only 10 points there. So not too bad, a total of 32. The gun will do a lot better. But the next time we shoot this gun, it's going to be out the 25-yard range, and we're going to be shooting our other target back here, and that's the lucky pot of gold. And that one's just a lot of fun. You shoot in order all the way around, working yourself around these coins, and then you end up with some really, really little tricky ones. The first one you hit that's really tricky is this number 9 here. You get there a little bit close to the camera. That's a pretty small target. But then you come up here to 10. 11's not real big either, because it's good for windage, but for elevation, you can't be so far off. Same kind of thing for 12, but it's a little more generous here on 12. 13, that's not too bad, but that's not real big. 14, that's pretty tiny. 15, 16, 17, getting smaller, and 18, that's a tricky one. Again, it's one of these things you can be off in windage, but you don't have much to be off in elevation. And you come back around to the hardest one, I think, of all, and it's 19. The coin set on the side and tilted there a little bit. So that one you have to hit. Now remember, if you hit, like if you're shooting at 5 and you clip 8, you don't get the point for 5. Okay? If you shoot 6 and you catch part of 7, you don't get the point for 6. You're not getting penalized other than just losing the point you were shooting at. And so these start to get really tricky, especially this 19. You drift over and catch 10 and you won't get that 19th point. Well, then the final one, then you're going to come down here and shoot this little leprechaun. And hitting the target, that's 1 point. That's your 20th point. But if you catch that red circle at all, you get 5 extra bonus points. So you can get up to 6 more points on there. And that gets you then to, to the maximum score of 25 points. And so it's a lot of fun. It's addictive to shoot. We're going to have a lot of fun with this, both with air guns at 25 yards and 22 long rifle at 50 yards. Some guys have already shot it and having some fun. I've just been sick under the weather, but I'm going to try to hit the range maybe this weekend. We'll see. Hopefully I'll have some time. We'll get this on here and spend some air gun and some quality 22 long rifle time out there. So anyway, back to our target, a Stoeger 3000C. Yeah, it's not too bad. For the money, it's pretty good. And I'm pretty happy with that rifle overall. We'll see how it does at 25 yards. It could be a totally different thing. And maybe while I'm out there, we'll shoot Airgun Alaska's 50-yard can challenge. I haven't done that yet, and we'll try these 2 guns and see how they do. So anyway, I hope you like this stuff. If you haven't already, go to hazzbroshide.com, and you can download these targets and print them out. And then if you can shoot a video, that's great. But if you don't, email me a picture of your target at hazzbro1964@gmail.com. Just make sure you follow the yardage. So BB guns and pellet guns, you can shoot indoors at 5, or indoors, outdoors, I don't care if you're careful, at 7 yards offhand. And then BB and pellet pistol, you can shoot those at 5 yards. This is 25 yards for air guns and 50 yards for 22 long rifle cartridges. But anyway, if you can, do a video, but if not, just send me your picture to hazzbro1964@gmail.com. Give me your info. I'll put you on the leaderboard, put a link to your target, and then you can be entered automatically in the drawing at the end of this contest, which ends on March 17th. So either that coming weekend or the week after that, we'll have our giveaway on Hillbilly Up's channel. He's so gracious to allow us to do that. And we'll give away several good prizes. A couple different air guns that we're going to give away. And then some things like this. And these aren't cheap. But that is that scoring plug. This is a Giemann brand, a German brand I get from a guy in Canada. And they are just exceptional. They magnify when you get up close. You can flex it out of the way and still see. And it is the exact 177 diameter. And I have one for 22 as well. And we're going to be giving away a .177 version and a .22 version as well. So, or 0.224, I believe it is actually. So anyway, these are really nice to have. And if you shoot any kind of contest, whether these indoor BB gun, pellet guns, or competitively shoot 22 long rifle, you'll want, or even 17 HMR, you could use it. You'll want some of these good scoring plugs. And so we'll have 2 of those to give away. So anyway, we'll have some other stuff along the way. But I hope you like this kind of stuff. If you haven't already, please give me a like and subscribe. We'll catch you later.